Hello, this video is about a very effective method to learn a new language, so you have the knowledge and you can improve your skills when it comes to experience the learning. First, I want to talk about the Spanish tornado, the course that everyone is already talking about. Spanish tornado consists of a series of videos that will help you to understand a bit more about this wonderful language. In addition, many support videos and materials so you can practice in the comfort of your home or your office. And one of the techniques we like to use in Spanish tornado is shadowing. But what is shadowing? The shadowing technique is one of the most innovative and effective in the learning process. This is used in different areas of life and aims to assimilate, understand, and acquire skills and abilities. These tools has become a very effective technique in learning any language. Shadowing is a good way to strengthen vocabulary knowledge, learn new terms, assimilate grammatical and phonetic structures, and improve the pronunciation of any language. Shadowing enriches the learning process and helps put into practice the theory studied. Shadowing has become a trend in recent years to teach and train professionals. This technique is very used, for example, when hiring someone new in a company. You're looking for a worker who just enters to follow another worker as a shadow and see what the tasks are and how they're done. This same technique is used for language learning. The speech shadowing technique is an experimental technique of repeating the text immediately after listening it. The strategy consists of listening to a voice recording of the language being learned and repeating some of the phrases that are heard simultaneously and in out loud. The apprentice's voice follows like a shadow to the voice of the speaker of the recording, which is very effective to assimilate the language. It's called shadowing because your voice follows the recording as a shadow follows a person or object in motion. The reaction time can be as small as 150 milliseconds. It is an extremely popular speech learning tool. This practice can be carried out at different times and through different activities. When we listen to music or watch a movie in the language we want to learn, we can repeat some phrases that catch our attention. This will allow us to assimilate the phonetics of the language and familiarize ourselves with its tones. Actually, you can apply the principles of shadowing to almost any situation. For example, I do it constantly with French, which is the language I'm learning now. When I listen to music or watch videos, I repeat words or parts of sentences that seem useful, interesting, or difficult. Sometimes they are examples of new things that I want to practice. Other times they are things that I already know but that I want to improve. In any case, it's about automating the structures and sounds of the language through direct imitation, which is exactly what we do as children when we learn our mother tongues. Now, how to use the speech shadowing technique? To start with, you will require the following things. First, audio player, like an MP3, MP4, or any music player can be fine. You also will need headphones or speakers. Also, an audio recording in your target language. It can be an audiobook or just a short story, or even the news. And last, you will need, of course, a place where you can rehearse without any external noise. Now, the step 1 is just listen to the text. The step 2, replay the text and repeat in your voice. Be louder and try to match the accent of your target language. The step 3, repeat the same text again and again until you're confident and you speak with the same speed as the audio. The step 4, you can use transcripts to ease your task of speaking. And last, the step 5, once you're confident with the text you're practicing, and you understood its meaning, you can move on to the next level. I'm sure the next text you are repeating will be a lot easier than the previous one. So, this is how the speech shadowing works. Shadowing is an excellent way to assimilate grammatical structures, strengthen your knowledge of vocabulary, polish your pronunciation of phonemes. In short, to improve in all aspects of a spoken language. If your problem with the Spanish, for example, is that you don't know how to put into practice all the theory you have already studied, as is the case of most people, doing activities such as shadowing is just what you need, much more than filling even more gaps in a textbook. If you're thinking that repeating things like a parrot is not learning a language, I think you're wrong. Imitation and repetition are the essence of language learning. An important thing to remember while using speech shadowing is that you should not look up to the grammar or meaning until you repeat the text several times. It is not necessary that you understand the whole of the text, but comprehending a part of it is just fine. You'll be able to develop a better understanding over the time. I have some tips for you so you can improve the technique of the shadowing. You have to focus on the stress intonation. And you also have to see the conversation strategies. You don't have to copy every single word. You don't have to read. Just repeat what you hear, since it doesn't have to be perfect. Experiment with shadowing to find the way that works best for you. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you had all the useful information you were looking for. Don't forget that in the description you have the link to learn more about the #1 course to learn Spanish, Spanish Tornado. Now you can press to the like button and share and subscribe to our channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!